also floats. These guys actually can swim 65 to 100 miles in one swimming trip. That's a very long time, especially in very cold water. And that trip is actually getting extended a little bit. What's happening out in the Arctic Circle is we're losing the ice to polar bears need to survive. Can anybody here tell me what polar bears eat in the wild?
Seals.
Fish. Oh wait, I think I heard it over here. Seals. That's 98% of their diet is seals. And where do the seals live? On the ice. The seals live on the ice, they breed on the ice, and they have their babies on the ice. And polar bears really like baby seals. Actually, their nose is so good they can send a baby seal underneath 3 feet of ice. It's amazing. But with that ice all dissipating at such a rapid rate, we've actually lost over 2,000 years of ice in the last 20 years. There's not a whole lot of ice left for these guys. What we're doing here at the Cols Zoo is trying to actually slow down or reverse global warming. This whole area is built on top of a state-of-the-art geothermal heating and cooling unit. It actually cools that pool. It's at 58 degrees right now, which makes it real nice if you're a polar bear and it's 90 degrees out. You can just hop in your saltwater pool and take a bath. Our filter system is right over there in that big brown building, and it's such a good filter system, we don't have to use any harsh chemicals in our pool, so we can have the rainbow trout living right in there. She must be looking for me. I've got a secret door up there I can feed them in up there. I'm going to go up there in a minute. For any of you who haven't been to the Cols Zoo before, you can actually see these guys underwater. They'll be right on top of you. When I get them in the water, I run down to the ramp over here, and you have strollers or wheelchairs or anything with wheels on it. There's a bunch of stairs right over here. You can get down to the underwater viewing, or you go in Pete's living room there and sneak down the back way. But it's amazing. And once you're taking a look at it, take a real good look at them, and you'll see just exactly why these guys are classified as marine mammals. They are so comfortable in their marine world, and they need marine mammals in order to survive. We work real closely with the OSU and Battelle and PBI, which is Polar Bears International, to try and put this exhibit together. They tell us polar bears need 1 seal a week in order to survive, especially through some of the harshest part of the winter up there. It can be minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit for weeks at a time. That's so cold, when you spit, it freezes before it hits the ground. I see like guys smiling about that. I thought it was cool. Alright. Why don't I see if I can get Aurora in the water? I'm going to keep talking while I'm up above you guys. Have you ever seen him underwater?
He's going to get him in the water.
You can get in that bubble underwater there and look at them. Take a look at how big their paws are. They're like a foot across, and they have web toes. They can actually use those as paddles, and then they use their rear paws as kind of a rudder. They're amazing swimmers. Except they can only hold their breath for about 2 minutes at a time. These guys are mostly surface hunters. They like to wade around the breathing holes where the seals come up to take a breath, and then just try to pull them up through that hole. Or they do a little bit of ambush hunting, but not too much underwater hunting.
He said he's going to go feed him.
Fish is one of their styles in the wild, but actually it's really hard to catch fish in the open water. It's a little easier to catch it here in the pool.
He's going to feed him right here. Watch. They're going to come out. They're going to come right here, and he's going to feed him.
Now this is a 167,000 gallon saltwater pool.
Here he comes.
We have to keep restocking all the trout though. The girls are pretty good fishermen here. You got about an acre and a half to play around with. And as long as we're talking about fish, humans also like to eat fish. I know I do.
Here he comes.
There she is.
Over 50 and if there's not enough fish to go around for the seals, there won't be enough seals to go around.
Look at that. What a beautiful sight. Look at you.
And if we slow global warming down, not only going to help polar bears and seals and fish up there, it's going to help everybody. Even down there in the Florida Keys. take a look at, you can see that beautiful black skin underneath that clear hair.
They're like
They're feeding him now. And this one, I want to see them on the mirror.
That's why they're right here. That are light bulbs are contact fluorescent light bulbs. These actually burn longer and use less heat than a regular incandescent light bulb, which also helps us reduce our CO2.
It's funny. They're eating the dead fish he's throwing them, and there's all these live fish around.
You guys TBI told me the other day. Everybody drove 35 miles less per week, there'd be no global warming. They also told me the number one thing anybody can do to help stop global warming is very simple, but it's the number one thing you can do, and that's plant a tree. Trees breathe in CO2 and give off oxygen. Think about it.